Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the monthly How Do They Feel About You reading for Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, if you guys are wondering about how a particular person is feeling about you, then this reading is for you. Of course, if this doesn't resonate, please feel free to check out your other placements. For this one, like I said, I'm focusing on Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, how does your person see you for this month, September 2020? How do they see you? How are they coming across to you? How do they really feel, if that's different to how they're coming across? What do they like? What do they don't like? And what is their overall level of pursuing or continuing a relationship? Let's see, what do we have here for Aries? How do they feel? We've got the Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the World, the Eight of Cups, and the Fool. So Aries, the first card here is how this person sees you, and you're coming across to them as the Seven of Wands. So firstly, Seven of Wands energy, a person who is very brave, who is not afraid of standing up for what they believe in, standing up for other people around them and situations or, things that they're passionate about. They're seeing that as a very admirable quality, that you're so brave and you're so willing to fight for what you believe in, fight for what you want. But as a downside, Seven of Wands can be someone who is a little bit overly defensive. So I don't know if there's been some kind of argument between you two, or maybe some kind of personality clash where your person is feeling like you're a little bit on the defensive for some reason, or maybe you sort of take things as a little bit of an attack when maybe this person is not really trying to come at you or fight with you, but you're acting in a very defensive manner. So that could apply to some of you. But overall, this is, someone who is ready for battle, someone who is ready to fight for what they believe in, fight for, things that they're passionate about, and is not afraid to stand up for themselves and stand up for, potentially other people around them as well. But yeah, sometimes can be a little bit too defensive, and it's possible that, you're standing up to something that is not a real threat, something that's not a real attack, but for some reason you're kind of on edge and you're ready to fight when it's not necessary. It doesn't need to be a fight or a big argument, but you're ready to do that. So, Aries can always be, very passionate, someone who is a little bit maybe even impulsive at times, but always ready to stand up for what's just and what's right and not afraid of a challenge. How your person is coming across is the Four of Cups. So your person, you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but your person is coming across, I have to say, as, a little bit kind of aloof. It's like they've almost withdrawn a little bit from the situation, and maybe you're not sure why. Maybe it is in response to this kind of defensiveness, or maybe even argumentative type attitude, but for whatever reason they have withdrawn from the situation. And perhaps you're feeling like, you have maybe extended an apology or extended something to this person, some kind of emotional communication to maybe either get things started or get things back on the right track if there has been an argument in the past. And for whatever reason, this person is just not really having it. Like, they're just coming across like, I've seen what you've offered me. I've heard your apology. I've taken it on board, but I'm just not really caring about it too much. They're acting like they don't really care for some reason, but they're not really caring about anything, to be honest. If you're wondering whether or not this person is entertaining other options, I don't think so, because they may have plenty of options available. This could be somewhat of a popular person who is getting a lot of love offers, but they're not really entertaining anything at the moment. I don't think. They're just they've taken a step back, they've withdrawn, they're potentially considering lots of options, but it's possible that they've been hurt for some reason. It's possible that they're just still kind of recovering if you two have had an argument or something like that. But in any case, I feel like there's a wall up, and you're having a bit of trouble breaking through this person's wall. It's not an easy task, because they've really withdrawn. When we look at how they actually feel, though, because that's how they're coming across, this is how they actually feel, we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. And it's interesting because the Queen of Pentacles is actually a very warm, giving energy. This is earth energy, Capricorn especially, Taurus, Virgo. So you could be dealing with one of those signs, or they may have those placements in their chart. But this is someone who is very warm, very nurturing, very giving. This is someone who is in a position where they can actually help out and give you what you need. So I see this more of a kind, giving energy. I think deep down, for whatever reason, this person is a bit hard to get through to, but if you actually needed something, if you actually needed help, I'm getting the feeling that this person would be there for you. This person would be there to communicate with you, to help you, to give you what you need. This is a very, very caring, nurturing type energy. And Pentacles are all about, long-term outlook, building something stable. They're cards of stability. And we've also got a number 4 here. So even though this is a card of taking a step back and, maybe just kind of contemplating or thinking about things or not wanting to move forward, it is a number 4, which is all about stability. So this is someone who wants to achieve stability. And deep down in their feelings, again, they want to achieve stability. It's just not there yet for some reason. It's not on the surface. But deep down, this person, this card is telling me this person does have feelings for you, and they do care for you quite a bit. They feel some kind of an affection towards you for sure. When we look at what they like about the relationship or the connection between you both, we've got the World card. So interesting energy, fixed sign energy. This is a card of travel sometimes as well. It's a card of, completing a cycle. It's a card of, it's a card of success ultimately, because it's someone who has gone through lots of different cycles in their life and come out the other end of it. So they're seeing you as, or the connection between you two, as something that is full of possibilities. It's, maybe you're both passionate about things. They see you as someone who can really sort of help propel them forward in their life, and you two can grow together. So it's interesting. They're wanting some kind of stability based on these 2 cards here. And this is all about growth and expansion. So I think they're seeing that is something that you two could achieve together. Again, maybe there are some difficulties at the moment which need to be worked out, but they are looking long term. They're seeing sort of a long term potential, or that it could work long term. This is a card of travel, so it could be that you two met while traveling, or you two have spoken about traveling. That's something that is maybe a passion for both of you, and that's something that you two have in common, and they really like that. But yeah, cycles, endings, new beginnings, cycles, endings, new beginnings. So think that you could be giving this person some kind of feeling of excitement for the future and what the future could bring, and what you two could build in the future. They're seeing sort of a spark of inspiration there, which is quite nice. But when we have what they don't like about the connection, we've got the Eight of Cups. So this is, again, it's like the energy of, once again, rejecting sort of offers, because as we can see, this person has 3 cups there. They're being offered a 4th cup and they're just not really interested. And then we've got the Eight of Cups here. You know, this person has all their cups, but they've just decided to move on and walk away from it. So it's possible that this person doesn't like the fact that one or both of you walk away very easily. Like, maybe for some reason, I got the feeling that maybe because they see you as a little bit impulsive, they're worried that you might just suddenly decide to up and leave. That's a real worry for them. They're worried about the stability of the connection, because again, this person actually does want stability, and they're worried about the fact that it may not be stable for very long, or they don't want to get into something thinking that it's a stable connection and then all of a sudden it ends. They don't like that. It can be a card of, you know, it's disappointment as well. It's like, well, I have all these cups here, but I've still decided to just drop it all and walk away. So again, either one or both of you might be thinking of just packing it all in. It's like, even if there are feelings here between you both, it's like, is it better to just cut the losses at this point and walk away? That could be what they're contemplating. They're either contemplating that, or they're worried that you might do the very same, that you might walk away from the connection. Last card here is what their overall level of interest is in pursuing a relationship, and we've got the Fool. So again, it can go either way. It really can go either way. Fool is all about taking a leap of faith, new beginnings. So they're either considering just completely dropping everything and starting something new, or they are considering a fresh start. So they want you two to have a fresh start. If there have been some sort of, you know, arguments, disagreements, some kind of miscommunication, maybe things got off on the wrong foot, they could be thinking, you know what, let's just forget about that and just start fresh. So this card could go either way. When it comes up in combination with the World here, again, we've got the first card in, or the last card, depending on how some people read it, in the Major Arcana, and the final card in the Major Arcana. So it's all about, again, the cycle of life. When the two come through together, it's actually quite a healthy energy, because life is all about endings and new beginnings all the time. All the time. And this is coming up as what they like about the connection. So I'm looking at it as a little bit more positive. I think they, you know, if you do end up communicating with this person, they'll probably just want to drop everything and just start fresh. And I think that's a good idea. I think it's a good idea to, you know, drop any arguments or any defensiveness, and just focus on starting a new cycle, whether that be with this person or with someone else. But again, when the two come out together, I don't necessarily see it as them wanting to go off in another direction, because even though, as I said, they have other options, they're not really considering anything at the moment. So this could actually be a very good time for a fresh new start with the person, if that's what you're wanting, Aries. So there's lots of potential here, but the energy is overall a little bit stuck at the moment. It's a little bit stagnant. What's for certain is this person does have genuine feelings. They have a level of affection. They care about you, which is really, really nice. And it is possible to start fresh. to start fresh. Maybe one of you or both of you needs a little bit of reassurance that they're not going to walk away, or they're not going to just drop things as soon as it gets a little bit too difficult. And that will help this person feel like things are a little bit more stable. Okay, thanks, Aries. I hope you enjoyed that reading.